What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Rafi with another I take a crack at. I really gotta come up with another name for it, but it's more of just like like I said, it's more of like me testing the waters, to see if I'm gonna play the game or not. Some games look interesting, some don't. Some are recommended from friends, some are recommended from outsources such as YouTube, Facebook, um, or sometimes I'll see it on Twitter or pretty much. That's actually pretty much it from where I usually catch certain games. But I'm a sucker for werewolf lore, and when I saw the trailer, like I said in the description, that when I saw the trailer, it gave me a very hack and slash, but also like a seriousness, like Dark Souls kind of feel. But when I was on my Facebook, I was checking. Um, I was just scrolling for memes, and then the game comes up again, saying, the game has been released. How are you guys liking it? And let's just say that the reviews are not promising at all. And I'm actually, it's been a while since I played a bad game. I'm not saying that it's already going to be bad, but a lot of the reviews, or if not mentions, like in the comments, had to do on how stiff the mechanics are when it comes to the attacks. Um, so let's see. I'm hoping it's somewhat decent. We're gonna give it a good hour at least. I haven't played it yet. I literally just popped it in. It just downloaded a new. I'm assuming it's an update because there was another update that just. Update to fix the game. But it was an update nonetheless. Um, but let's see. I have no clue. I didn't really check out the lore or like what it's about. I just saw the gameplay. I just saw that you were able to transform from a human to a wolf and to the werewolf. And it's probably I'm pretty sure it's gonna be gory. But hey, let's give it a shot. Oh, I thought that was gonna pop me in. Alright, let's see. Oh, we'll keep it at 38. And as always, for some reason, every time I want to start streaming, I got my snacks. Come on. Okay. We'll go with a little bit of the normal because I'm not a tryhard like that. So one of the biggest things that this game reminded me a lot was an anime called Wolf Strain. As a kid, never caught it as much, but I definitely watched a couple of episodes.
The Wild, the Weaver, and the Worm. 3 primal forces from which the world Gaia springs. The Wild is creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Worm, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind. The balance between those 3 forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the Worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the Wild.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
I don't know. Even if we do manage to push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else. We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away.
We've already talked about this, Cahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Cahal. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers too.
She's just a teenager, Cahal. We were young once too, remember? Take care of her while I'm out. Love you. See you soon.
Alright, so first things first, right now the impression of the lighting, it's, I feel like it should have been a little bit better. I just feel like I can tell like the textures and the skin are not as focused as it needs to be. It's weird. It's like you can tell like compared to like some other games, you can tell like the cutscenes are a little bit more dumbed down a little bit compared to like the actual in-game mechanics. But I guess it's just to hold up on how many people are there on one screen, probably.
Endron, one of the most destructive companies North America has to offer, known for their violence and endless greed. If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust. Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
Oh shit, I'm in here. Rafik.
What about Rafik? He never leaves his lupus shape. No one would have noticed him.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
One another big thing that I heard that a lot of people commented on the Facebook comments was that a lot of the lip syncing ends up falling behind the line. So you'll see the subtitles on the bottom, but then you'll see their mouths and the voice acting go through, but then the lines will go ahead to the next part or the next dialogue. And they're still behind. They're still behind. So that's what I'm expecting sooner or later.
Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Says the woman who got her hands on their files. We'd never have been able to take the fight to Endron like this without you.
That's sweet, Cahal, but I just wish I could do more. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way.
So I'm a little upset that there's not much of a background on who these characters are. I'm not gonna lie, I actually expected to have given the option to create a character.
Ava did an impressive job installing all this. Not that she'd ever admit it. She still has so much self-doubt.
From how much, like, no backstory was given.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Faux stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, 80. Don't worry.
Time to get some sleep.
Shit. Cahal, wake up. We're gonna need you.
Oh, shit. Oh, okay, fine. Jump.
We've been stuck in this cave for weeks studying Endron's movements. At least now we finally got a plan. 80's got a point. I'm nearly as tired of this place as she is.
What's happening, Dad? Is Mom okay?
Don't worry, 80. Your mother knows what she's doing. I'm sure she's fine.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Tell me Ludmilla's okay.
She's okay. They've still got no idea she's on site. But their guard patrols have changed, and certain areas are locked down. And that includes the one Ludmilla's in.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked. And Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
I find it hilarious that we're just like right out here and they don't have any cameras to check out the patrols.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Out of con. Need you to find me a way in. Meryl! Meryl! That decoy octopus!
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Oh. Interesting.
Guards. Ludmilla, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That should distract him for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
Yo. Oh, that was a crate. Oh, great. I should have said that. Should I do a takedown?
Any idea what could have caused it?
I don't care. Just want it fixed and fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want to think we know.
I'll make good use of that. I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not far now. Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck! Rodko.
I heard. Who is sticking around? We fight. Now go. I'll meet you with Rafik.
I'm done fucking around.
Jesus. Oh, okay, cool. That was all I was wondering. That. Come here.
More men!
There's no such thing as more men.
I've hacked into their system. Now, stay low. I can see they've got snipers in the next room.
Get out of here. Yeah. Oh, switch between heavy and agile. Oh, that. Oh, that explains the walking around.
I'll open after you. Just watch out.
Nah, I think I can do it. God damn! Oh, shit. strike! Preemptive strike! Motherfucker! Tired of you. Thank you. Ah, shit.
Ludmilla.
Oh.
Call. Tell 80.
No! Please, no!
Another tribe? Uh-oh. Time to play the game!
Cahal! Cahal! No. Ludmilla. It's me, Cahal. Listen to me. Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, this Rafael! Stop it! No!
What have I done? Rafik.
There's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Shit.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endron rep, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endron? Hey! What the...
I just realized something. It's Bandit. Bandit from Siege.
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. "5 years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endrin killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endrin is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rodko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
Cahal, we're here.
Damn, that tunnel was that long.
You're up.
He took a nap.
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gone quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endrin, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endrin. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
All right. I'm off.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
I'm fine. Come on, we've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Do our inventory checks for next month.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
Out to me, you know. They're hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you, I'd stay here. Keep your head down.
the new Endron announcement about their new biofuel? They say they're going green by the end of the year.
The only thing green about that fuel is the label. It's the same shit with new branding. A marketing stunt.
They're not running the most attractive operation here.
I mean, they're pumping out weapons for Endron, not selling timeshares. Looks probably aren't their priority.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Loose wolf shit.
Fuck. I wasn't paying attention. I think he was still looking the other way.
I made it to the delivery bay.
Good. See that command post next to the gate? You should be able to open things up for me from there.
Sorry about the alarm.
Alright. Alright. Oh yeah. Let's take a chance, shall we?
Dusk, you're up.
On it. Once I've got their attention, you go find what we came for and slap on this fancy new delivery label.
Whoa!
Got it?
It just moved. I wasn't there before. Oh, Jesus!
What are you doing here? I'm just here for a pickup. Pickup? What are you talking about? There's no pickup on the schedule.
Well, check it again. I gotta be on there. You really think I'd drive all the way out to the ass end of nowhere if I didn't have a pickup?
All right. Then we'll see about that pickup.
Stay here, buddy. Hey, beater.
According to the intel we received, the crates of explosives should be stored around here.
Alright. There we go. Let's see.
Alright, Dusk. The delivery label's been switched.
Then it's time for us to get the hell out of Dodge.
Wait. I smell something. Give me a minute to check it out.
Oh, man. Huh? Ooh, okay. That's actually pretty cool. Ooh, so that's what it was earlier. Oh. That's what they're making. God damn. That's a lot of silver, mine.
I knew I smelled it. Silver. Whoever ordered this intends to kill Garu. Dusk. They're shipping out silver bullets. You know what that means.
Change of plans?
Change of plans. I need to find out who's buying these bullets and why. Buy me some more time.
How is he exactly talking to us while we're talking to him? He's dealing with the guards. Colonel. God damn, that's a lot of people, man. And I have to go in there? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't like this at all. There's obviously that grate. What does this mean? What? Oh. Alright. Nobody saw that. Nobody definitely saw that, right? I was just testing y'all. Oh god. Alright. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus.
So, who's the lady the boss is meeting with upstairs?
She's from Endron, here for the special order.
The silver bullets. Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say, the client is king, especially when the client's name is Endron.
Just the doggo doing doggo things. Can't open that up. I think I'm gonna have to get caught here. Wait. Hold on. What's this? What's this? What can I do? Can I bark? Oh shit! It backfired! It backfired! It backfired!
Intruder!
Shit! I thought they were gonna check the fucking the last part that I barked at. Oh god. Alright, it backfired. They ran right at me. Oh man, I think I have to get caught. There's one dude who's aiming. Well, not aiming, but he's looking at that direction of that doorway. Herculean? Ow, my neck. Look at those spazzes. My baby right there. Alright, where was it? Oh yeah. Alright,
Who's the lady the boss is meeting with? The
Here for the special.
silver bullets? Who even uses that shit? Is she picking up some golden guns while she's at it?
You know what they say. The client is king. Especially when the client's name is Ender.
Shipment's loaded. How are things on your end?
Shouldn't be much longer.
Oh, Bruce Wayne, people. I don't know, I was fucking with Bruce Wayne. Wait, how am I supposed to get in there? Can I open these crates? Can I open this up? I cannot. I can't open that up either. Oh.
Ammunition 1 week ago. 1 week. Endrin doesn't like waiting.
Or paying, clearly. You're not getting anything until Endrin has paid up. You can tell that to your President Watkins in person.
I don't think you understand what's at stake here.
Oh, I understand that you've just been attacked and you're looking to hit back. I also understand that you need our ammunition to do that. And we've got that ammunition right downstairs, ready and waiting to go as soon as you've paid us. Sorry, Major. The business is business.
Well, fuck you two. Then we'll attack Tarker's Mill without your help. And rest assured, Mr. Watkins will hear about this.
Tarker's Mill. Hey! You and I need to talk.
Who are you? How'd you get in?
I'm asking the questions. Who are you talking to? The woman! And what's this attack on Tarker's Mill?
I'm calling security.
Try it and it'll be the last thing you ever do. The attack. When is it happening?
How am I supposed to know? Tonight? Tomorrow? Andrew doesn't exactly share that sort of info. Besides, it's not like I ask them for details. I just give them the toys and let them play. It's part of the reason Endrin likes me so much. Come on now. I've answered your questions, but I'm a busy man. I've got things to do. Let's put a stop to this little farce. I advise you to stay put while I call my guard. This is your one chance to walk out of here alive, so I wouldn't waste it if I were you.
You know what I do to men like you? I shatter their legs, gouge out their fucking eyes. Funny thing is, once I've gutted them and wrapped their intestines around their neck, they still beg me to spare them. These blind, broken men believe that they might survive, right up until they draw their last breath.
Jesus. What do you even want from me?
You obviously know what's happening at Tarker's Mill. Don't pretend that you don't have a network.
That's some dangerous information. You sure you want to know?
Talk.
Endrin purchased some facilities at Tarker's Mill. And they're not there to create jobs, no. They plan to do the same thing they always do. Suck the land dry, even if it kills every living thing there in the process. And they'll kill anyone who stands in their way.
They can't just kill whoever they want. They've got money, but people would know. The media would spread it far and wide.
You really don't know what you're up against, do you? Endrin is powerful. They can do whatever they want. No one will care about a few dead protesters. History is written by the victors, after all. Now, die!
Bollocks! Security! Alert!
Give them cheeks, boys! Give them cheeks!
Mill. My old cairn. Adana. I have to go back.
Very nice. Pretty straight to the point. Nothing too sophisticated, which is a plus for me at least. How many points I got? I got 1! Count it! 1! That's bad. That's actually pretty good. Easily perceives. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's not that bad. That's actually pretty good. That one's actually good. Combat. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, that's actually pretty good. LOL. So I'm actually torn between the crossbow, the electric bolts, and the howl. I'll go with the bolts, just for the fact that I think there's gonna be more sneaking around.
Dusk.
What the fuck are you doing, Go? I just had to pop a couple guards who wanted to put a bullet in my head. Get the fuck back here already.
Sorry, we didn't have a choice. Keep the engine running. We're out of here as soon as I get back.
The alarm went off in the boss's office, but I'm not getting any response from that sector. Take your positions, people. Maximum alert until the situation's clear.
How did you not see that?
No reply from the delivery bay either. Shit, what's going on?
Strange.
You're not supposed to be here!
Whoa.
Stay vigilant. Weapons ready. Stay alert. Your eyes on guard. We have security. Let's do this thing. We need help. Fast backup.
I tried. Like I say, I didn't.
Dead shot.
Loose wolf on the premises.
How does he see me?
Stay vigilant. Weapons ready. Don't let him get away. Someone call him.
surprised the whole entire place is not reacting to. The cameras? Okay.
Where are we headed? Tarker's Mill.
Goddamn. I have a feeling this is gonna be a short game. I mean, I don't expect it to be a long game, but for a full $60. Hmm.
We're too late. Engine is already here.
Won't wait to say that.
What do we do?
Stop the truck.
What's even down there?
My home. Dusk, stay out of this.
Wait! Call!
Rodko! Rodko, they've cleared our northern line. They have an exo.
We'll take care of the wounded later. We have to stop them.
Jeez, it's only been 5 years, dude. You went from freaking... You went from a blonde hair dude to freaking white hair? What the fuck? Oh, my goodness. No. Boom!
Over there!
Right.
I mean, your legs are kind of exposed. You kind of, I ain't saying that it gets too close to them, but like, oh my god. Oh, boom.
Rodko.
You'll regret that.
Oh, now it's exposed. Oh, okay.
Clever boy. Ultra, fall back!
Fucking silver.
Tell me, where's Adana?
Don't worry, Cahal. Your daughter didn't fight this battle.
How are your wounds?
Riddled with silver. They'll take days to heal. But things would have been far worse if you hadn't stepped in.
I just did what I had to do. Nothing more.
I honestly never thought I'd see your face again. Why'd you come back, Cahal?
I heard that the cairn was going to be attacked. I was afraid for you. For Adana.
And how did you hear that?
I overheard Endron talking about it on my last job. I may have left Tarker's Mill, but I never turned my back on it. I couldn't just abandon you.
You found it easy enough 5 years ago. Your cairn and your daughter have always needed you. I tried to tell you that.
Where is she, Rodko?
With Ava. Working undercover at the biggest Endron site in the Pacific Northwest. The best option available to us after the failure of our last mission.
Your last mission? What do you mean?
You remember the old abandoned mine not far from here? Endron bought it and turned it into a training center for their new recruits. I launched an attack to wipe them out, but Tank Girl stopped us. The woman you saw in the exo during the attack, she drove us back.
Tank Girl, you call her. I encountered her during my last mission. She was trying to buy silver bullets from an arms dealer. That's where I learned she was planning an attack on the cairn.
Major Grainer. That's the name her men give her. But to us, she's Tank Girl. And she leads Endron's troops with about as much grace. Their attack on the cairn was their first wave of revenge for our attack on the training center. We managed to repel them this time, but it's only a temporary victory. They might return at any moment. And Endron just keeps recruiting soldiers.
Then we've got to go back to the mine and destroy their training center. It's the only way to buy the cairn any sort of safety. No matter how brief.
Go back? No. Not until I'm well again. Then we can strike.
Tell me about Adana. How have you trained her?
Just as I promised you. I trained her to be a warrior. I taught her everything she needed to fight, to defend herself, so that we wouldn't see a repeat of what happened to Ludmilla.
Has she gone through her first change yet?
Not yet. And despite all my training, she never showed much inclination toward the wild side of things. She preferred to spend her time with Ava, studying humans, technology, and infiltration.
To walk in Ludmilla's footsteps.
That's right. And though it's not how I wanted to do things, it certainly paid off. She has proved to be an exceptional spy. Rest assured, though, Adana's just as much Garu as you or me. Her first change will come in time, no matter what path she chooses to take.
Tell me about Ava. How's she doing?
When you went into exile, she succeeded you as my lieutenant. She was ready and willing, but it was hardly a smooth transition. I was forced to make some concessions.
I can imagine. There are a lot of humans in the cairn. A lot more than when I was here.
Ava's Lamb to Mankind.
I'd heard about her group of activists. They're actually getting a lot of attention at the moment. Not sure if that's the best thing for the pack.
That's what I thought too. At first.
At first? So you've changed your mind about humans. That's a surprise.
A lot of things have changed in the past 5 years. Myself included. For the longest time, I never trusted humans. But then I saw how they fought. How they stood strong for what they believed in. I saw their potential. Even I had to admit that Ava was right. The humans have been stalwart allies in our fight for Gaia. And now you've seen firsthand what Endron is doing to us. Our ranks grow thinner every year. Ava's humans aren't afraid to put their lives on the line for the planet. What more could I ask for? Until I'm healed, there's no way we can make a move on the training center.
I'll take care of that goddamn training center myself. You know I can handle it on my own.
No. You're no longer a part of this pack.
Oof.
It's my responsibility.
And how long will it take for you to get there? Days? Weeks? If they return, the cairn will fall.
Huh. I'll think about it. Go pay your respects to your Fen and come back to me. Then we'll talk about the mine.
Alright.
The cairn is in a bad way.
So I'm gonna end it here. I've given it taken the crack at for an hour. The game's not that bad. I wish it was visually game graphic wise, like in game I wish it was a little bit better. I guess I'm just expecting too much from a company or a game developers that I'm not too aware of. I mean, I enjoy it. It's a hack and slash, simple skill tree, nothing too crazy. But I'll definitely do a little bit more streams with the story. I don't think this game is
Agnes
gonna
didn't
be
even know how to fight. He was a spirit healer, a caretaker of children.
Endrin doesn't show anyone mercy, and we won't either.
Goddamn hippies. No. But yeah, I'll definitely do a little bit more. You know what? Hold on. Let me see what exactly is to play. Oh.
It has been many a year since I last felt your presence, warrior of Gaia.
It's been nearly as long since anyone called me that.
Your cairn needs you, and the wild has need of your protection. The Eater of Souls is fighting with all his might to take control of it. And he is winning. The corruption takes many forms, but the effects are always the same. You must help us fight back.
Tarker's Mill looks nothing like it did when I left. Yet you still protected the forest with everything you had. Your strength, your aura. What happened to them?
As Gaia weakens, so too do I. The Englings, the Jaglings, the Gafflings, they all suffer in kind. The Eater of Souls tries to corrupt them.
But they're minor spirits.
They are every bit as important as you or I. But in my weakness, I must look on, powerless to act as they disappear. Which is why we need your help. You must help me to combat the worm, to protect the wild.
I came back to find my daughter. Have you seen her?
Ah, Adana. A dear friend, and always respectful of nature. You fear for her safety, then? She, too, is fighting for Gaia, in her own way. But do not worry. You both walk the same path. You will find each other in time. To fight your battles, you will need power. Power I can provide by helping you develop your warrior gifts.
Thank you, Ethan.
You may find lost spirits during your travels. Return them to me, and I will be able to strengthen your natural abilities. One last request before you depart. Many of your kin fell in combat. I would ask you to bury them. You will find their bodies both inside and around the cairn. Your penumbra vision will show you the way. Soothe their souls and send them to me, so that they may travel to the wild without being captured by the worm.
I will if I can. But my priority is Endron's training center.
Weaken the forces of the worm there, but never forget your brothers and sisters. Gaia needs you.
Very interesting. Alright guys, until next time.
I hope Rodko's changed his mind.
Definitely gonna continue a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more of the story will be informative to who some certain characters are. But I guess it's just the beginning of the game. But I'll definitely catch you guys later. Hopefully I'll get back to this game again. I've been playing Fantasy Star Online 2 on Xbox. That's caught my attention for a little bit. Been looking for an MMO to play for a while, and that definitely has gotten my attention. But I'll be back on and off for this game. But I'll catch you guys later. Have a good night, and definitely be on the lookout for part 2 of Werewolf, the Apocalypse. Deuces.